Good morning, everybody, and welcome to OptionPit.com, your morning volatility report, your home for options trading education, with the Morning Vol Report, hosted by me, Andrew Giovinazzi, and we still need a soundtrack. Anyway, options for gold, oil, and other commodities is going to be on Saturday, 9:30. Sign up. If you have not done so, you can go to our events page and sign up. If you're a regular OptionSpit subscriber, all you do is go to the schedule, you hit the monthly tab, and there it is. Okay? And you can sign in for all OptionPit subscribers. Our Saturday classes are free. And with that, we will get on to today's markets. And as I recall, where is this? There once was a time when, there's Hillary, she's pitching her plan. You'd have 1% GDP and the market would be down quite a bit. Exxon, profits down a bunch. And today we have VIX starting to sell into the weekend. We even have the vol products. We discussed some low targets at the beginning of the week, and we're almost there. I thought 12 would be the absolute low. And we are kind of on our way to that. I don't think we'll get quite that low this week, but I thought that would be the absolute low. Products like UVXY down $2.50 this week. Products like VXX, again, they're kind of limping down now until they split them. And, we have a little bit more room in the futures, but not a whole bunch. Again, I'm just looking at, pull this open here. But what do you see that is gold is back on the path again. Dollar declining pretty hard, gold rallying. Some of the other little mining companies have all seemed to be stuck in the dirt now. Whatever little rally boost they had appears at least now to be over. Are we going to get much out of the S&P 500? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Google still growing earnings at a rapid rate. I believe this is an all-time high for the name. Let's take a look. Let's see here. We traded 790. We got a little bit, but close. Definitely close. Amazon hovering right around 750 as they start to produce. Oh wow, was 750, now 760. So they're moving up a little bit in the after hours. There was a lot more of a swing in these things, but the $50 straddle in Amazon is toast. Google, again, if you had the opportunity maybe to trade in the after hours, you could have done okay. But it looks like these two names are holding up the NASDAQ. Apple's finally selling off a little bit. Vol's picking up a little bit. Mark wrote about volatility being too cheap in Apple. It was trading around 16%, which is crazy low. So what's the story? The story is there's not a lot of catalyst here. We're at all-time highs. And aside from monetary policy, the earnings have been pretty decent in technology. They were okay in banks, and they're not very good in oil. That's kind of what we've got set up. Is that enough to make us rally to all-time highs and continue to rally? Tough to say, but this 217 level for SPY or 2170 for SPX is looking like a hard thing to get over. We've kind of gotten up here and stopped, with nowhere to go, which is not unlike what happened last summer. We kind of stayed up here, although we've got a new high for sure. We had a hard time because, again, there was no real, let's just call it, fundamental reason for us to grow. or for stocks to go higher. Earnings are okay, but GDP growth is poor, so it's kind of hard to realistically, it's hard for the market to go higher except on kind of the stream of never-ending easing. Bank of Japan slowing down their easing, really did not announce much in the way of new stimulus. So it is possible the central banks might be getting out of the game, but we'll see. It's still too early to tell. But that's not enough. Without that, the market has a hard time going higher. And I think some of the opportunities are still in places like, again, a little weird. Turkey's not recovered from the coup. A little bit, but not really. And again, stuff like British pound. Some of these things look much more interesting because they really have not recovered. They're still at kind of levels that assume the worst. So those are a little bit more interesting as far as trades. I think trades that have some upside. And gold is not giving anything away, so we'll look at some time spreads in there as well. Again, it's going to be a tough environment because nothing is really trending. The only real trend, and it's not even a trend, is volatility has been slowly drifting lower. And but really the only money you're making there is maybe some short-term butterflies if you were lucky enough, or just kind of riding the future contango down. And that's about all, and that's what we got. It's not the easiest environment to make dollars in because we just don't have a tremendous amount of movement anywhere. And with that, I will see everybody. And if you have questions about our commodity class, send me a note at andrew@optionpit.com. We will be starting our VIX primer in, this is August, in September. You should start seeing notes about that. And with that, I will see a lot of you in our chat room today. You like the flag, Ian?